We are leaving from Rishikesh, or Tapovan actually, like the district where we were in Rishikesh. And today we are hitchhiking through Auli, Joshimath, if I pronounce it well. It's somewhere in the mountains to the northeast of Rishikesh. And there it will be possible to ski. So we will ski in India. We are on the road, and here there's the Indian toilet. You see, half a toilet without toilet. And here your pee is just falling on the ground because the tube is not attached. After 10 or 11 hours with one car that went straight to Joshipur, where we were heading, Joshimath, sorry, we arrived. And it's pretty cold here, so we will freeze again if they don't have heating system in the houses like in Pakistan. But we are happy that we arrived in one day, and that was really thanks to that car. And probably tomorrow we will try to ski, or maybe the day after. And then tomorrow just relaxing, we will see. So now we will do couch surfing. We were very lucky to find a host in this place because it's really crowded since it's festive days, New Year comes, and a lot of people celebrate in this place because it's beautiful and just to ski, have a good time. So all the hotels are almost fully booked, and they are really expensive because they higher their prices. So we fell really with our ass in the butter by finding a good couchsurfing host. We didn't know we stayed in such a beautiful place. So we want to go skiing, but we are staying in Joshimath, and the skiing is taking place in Auli, which is about 13 kilometers away, and the only possibilities are to take a cable car there, but it's really expensive. Like, it's 1000 rupees, which means about 12 euros forth and back, and it's very difficult to get tickets because there's a lot of people for holidays. So the other option is the road, but the road is taking 6 hours on foot, and right now there wasn't any car that has passed by, so we were planning to hitchhike there, but our chances are pretty low, so we feel kind of screwed because it seems, if it's really like that, that we won't be able even to ski. So I almost can't believe it, but there was just a 4x4 car that stopped and asked if we needed to get to Auli. So we said yes. What's your price? Mr. said 5,000 Indian rupees, which means 62 euros forth and back for 15 kilometers. And then when we said no, of course not, he said 4,000, which is still 50 euros. Here we make a stop because there you can rent boots for the snow. So they charge 100 per person for the waterproof boots. So that man wears the boots that he rented, and there you can see the boots as well. I wouldn't advise anyone to rent those boots because they seem to be very slippery. So we arrived in Auli. Look at all those tents. In Europe you wouldn't see it, as in Europe everybody stays in resorts. Here people are brave enough to camp in really freezing temperatures. So here we enter in Auli ski resort. We are very curious what to see because there's so little information on the internet that we don't expect a lot. So for the shared car that took us here, We paid 300 for 2 persons, which is 150 per person, which is really way cheaper than taking the cable car, which costs you 1,000 for one way and back, but for 1 person. Also, as you see here, it's full of booths. So here we see a sign for ski shop room. This is the way to the chairlift, but here there is nobody, you see. So we heard that most Indians come here just to take pictures of the snow, take selfies, and just put on their skis, take pictures with the skis, and then go back. So we heard that there's really not many people who actually ski, and the ski shop that we see here is even closed. So these are the chairlifts, which aren't functioning at the moment, which cost you 500. And here we see the first actual skis. Okay, so this looks like some kind of ski slope. Okay, so we informed ourselves, and it's actually worse than we thought. So it's 500 for tickets to go twice up the hill. The ski slope that you see there is the only one that Auli has, and for renting snowboard gear it's 1,000 rupees per person for a day. 1,000 rupees would be 12.5 euros. So yeah, I mean, that price is probably still okay, but the lift is really exaggerated.
While waiting for the best prices for snowboard rental, it should be very slippery. You should always believe in your dream. If you want to do it, you should do it.
So here at the downside of the slope they are teaching people how to ski, but there is like no slope, so it's quite difficult. Okay, look, so there is one beginner, and now he just has to do what he feels like, because the coach is not joining him at all. So when they stop, they don't even know how to put off their skis. So wonder, we found a snowboard rental, but the snowboards are in very bad condition. Okay, so since most of the boots were broken, we're trying to find another rental store, and let's see if there is better. Okay, so here there is another one. Those look in a better condition, only I have the feeling that they are too small for my size. So here they have new boots, that's already better, but the rates here are higher. So for one day for a snowboard they ask 1,200 rupees, and for skis 800 rupees. And I tried boots and snowboard, and the problem is that if I put my boots in the fixations, then my toes come too much over the edge, so it will be very annoying when taking curves. So now I'm thinking to ski instead tomorrow, then to come back into ski. But it's such a long time ago that I skied, and I tried a boot and it's so uncomfortable. I'm not used anymore to that much uncomfortability. So we decided to not go up there and not rent material today, because we also met other foreigners. They tried snowboarding and it was really shitty according to them. So we will come back tomorrow probably to try for one day. But like, yeah, we're afraid to get disappointed, so we don't expect anything anymore. And today we will just go up on foot to check the slope and to see the view from up there. We feel also very sorry for that couple, because to stay here for one night they paid $100 for the hotel. So those are soldiers, I guess, who are going to ski with their guns in their hands. I don't know how that works and what's the reason for that. But there they go, I guess. Maybe they are beginners even. But it's very funny to see. Okay, so they are clearly beginners. But yeah, I think it's quite hard to ski with a rifle in your hands. Never tried it. So as you see, the ski slope is not very prepared and it's also very icy, and people here are rather using this to walk up, to have a view, to see the snow, to enjoy, but not really to ski. So that's also why it gets full of footsteps and it's not like smooth anymore. We're almost on top of the hill now. From here you have a good overview over the slope. So apparently here there is another ski lift, but it's not operating because only when there are competitions they use it, and then they use that slope over there. So we cannot use it. And then apparently there is one other possibility. Quite far there are also poles with wires. So there is another ski lift that normally should operate only in the morning, so not all day long, only in the morning. It should cost 100 rupees per ride, but apparently it's not operating nowadays while it's high season, but there should be a technical defect or something, so it's not usable either. So, and it's also weird because the big ropeway is ending on the same place as where the other ski lift is ending. So when you take the big ropeway and you come down there, then there is no possibility anymore to go back up, to take the ropeway back without walking. So it's really bad arranged here. So look at the tent camp here. It's really a cozy atmosphere. So day 2, we do another attempt to go skiing. So we are at the same place as yesterday to try to hitchhike up or to take a shared taxi like yesterday. So let's see if we get there again. We arrived for free, so everybody who decides to come here, I advise not to take the ropeway and not to take a shared taxi, just try to hitchhike because it's quite easy. Yesterday there were no cars, but today there were quite a lot of cars. So I decided to rent skis. 31st of December, look at the crowd. So this is a system to carry the snowboard and ski gear in the lift. This is where the slope starts. As you see, it's not prepared at all. It's just purely snow, so yeah, it's kind of nice. And after that it's a bit prepared, I think.
So it's his first time during 10 years.
So guys, up there you can see Gula sitting. She's walking up and going down all the time to avoid taking the lift again. And I have to say, I'm even more disappointed than yesterday. The snow is super bad. I think I've never skied or snowboarded in such a bad snow. The piste is not at all prepared. It's really bad condition, and also my skiing skills are completely gone, so that might also be a little problem. So here I'm trying to ski in the unprepared snow. It's super sticky snow, so each time I want to turn, my skis are sticking to the snow, so it's super difficult. So now I'm on the lift alone because the others, they took only one ticket, so for twice to go up I took 2 tickets. I don't know why. It was probably a bad decision because it's not really fun, but yeah. So now I will try to improve my skiing on the worst snow of my life. To be clear, I've spent 1,800 rupees at this shit. So 1,000 for 4 times the lift, 800 for ski material. Crazy. Never come here for skiing. So this was it. We're going down, trying to catch a car to Joshimath to celebrate New Year there. Everyone is getting ready here to celebrate New Year in their tents and in the cold, in the snow. This is the only alcohol shop in Joshimath, and everybody is coming here for New Year.
Wow, we have New Year in 20 minutes. Wow.